Hello my sweeties and welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know me, my name is Celise and thank you for joining my spooky little family. In today's video, we will be talking about the best 10 Shudder movies to stream right now. Let's get into the video. Okay, I got my coffee here ready to go. At the number 1 spot, we have Audition. This is directed by Takashi Miike, and it follows a widower who takes an offer to screen girls at a special audition, arranged for him by a friend to find him a new wife. The one he fancies is not who she appears to be, after all. This film is a classic. If you have not seen this, I think you are hiding under a rock. This is a Japanese horror film that is so good. It is disturbing, so if you have a weak stomach, maybe you shouldn't watch this one. But I highly recommend it. The leading actress is incredible. The story is really interesting. And the movie is just a vibe. I love the way it looks. It's actually one of my favorite foreign horror films of all time. And now at number 2, we have a Spanish film that is more along the thriller side than it is horror, but it is Victoria. A young Spanish woman who has recently moved to Berlin finds her flirtation with a local guy turned potentially deadly as their night out with his friends reveals a dangerous secret. This film is incredibly anxiety-inducing. This is one of those movies that you are not the same once you finish watching it. This film, though it is more on the thriller side instead of horror, I will say that the real horror in this film is that this feels incredibly real. As you're watching this movie, it literally feels like it's happening to you, like you are right there with Victoria the whole time. And it is just so good. The whole time I was like, oh, no, girl, stop it. This is definitely a great movie if you want something that is just like. And now at number 3, we have another Spanish horror thriller, and that is Sleep Tight. Apartment concierge Caesar is a miserable person who believes he was born without the ability to be happy. As a result, he decides his mission is to make life hell for everyone around him, including the new tenant Clara. This film, I went into this with my best friend Melissa, and I honestly thought it would be a snooze fest. When we were first watching it, I was like, but as the film goes on, it is very creepy, eerie, and this, again, is one of those films that it really gets under your skin because it's definitely something that could really happen, and it definitely just heightens a fear in you, especially if you're a woman watching this. And all I have to say is the ending of this one, the ending. If you are not like, at the end, I don't even know what to tell you because I was shook. This man is sucio. Now at number 4, we have one that is another Japanese horror film, and that is One Cut of the Dead. Things go badly for a hack director and film crew shooting a low-budget zombie movie in an abandoned World War II Japanese facility when they are attacked by real zombies. Okay, baby, so you guys know, that your girl does not like zombie films. I don't at all like them. They are exhausting. I am tired of zombies. But this one is what I would like to say an exception. This film is done incredibly well. This one is definitely a very me movie. But this film is funny, it is scary, and at the end, it is also quite wholesome, so we love that. The lead actor is also really great in this film, so I highly recommend it. If you are also like me and you don't like zombie movies, like you're sick of it because The Walking Dead, just ruined everything for you, then this is one that you are definitely going to enjoy because it is not your typical zombie film. Now at number 5, we are getting into the creature feature kind of vibes, and that is Spring. A young man in a personal tailspin flees from the US to Italy, where he sparks up a romance with a woman harboring a dark, primordial secret. This film stars Lou Taylor Pucci, and if you know me, you know I love me some Lou Taylor Pucci. I definitely went into this film thinking I wouldn't like it. I saw the trailer and I was like, ooh, looks kind of boring, but I was pleasantly surprised. This is definitely one that I honestly feel like I wrote it myself. Like, this is a film goals. This is definitely one that is more of a sci-fi horror romance, so if you're not into any romance in your life, then maybe you shouldn't watch this one. But I highly recommend it because the ending had me very emotional, and honestly, it was just a great time. Now at number 6, we have one that is very strange, and that is The Void. Shortly after delivering a patient to an understaffed hospital, a police officer experiences strange and violent occurrences, seemingly linked to a group of mysterious hooded figures. This is one that I also did not think I would enjoy, but I very much did. This has very interesting, haunting imagery. This is more of a trippy horror film, which I don't tend to like, but I enjoy this one. I think the story was interesting and it was genuinely pretty creepy. And now at number 7, we have one that was one of my favorite watches this month, and that is Son. When a young boy contracts a mysterious illness, his mother must decide how far she will go to protect him from terrifying forces in her past. This film stars our queen from Halloween 2018, Andi Matichak. She is amazing. When I tell you that she delivers in this film, she delivers. This film was a pleasant surprise. I think that they did everything right from the twist, even though I read that some people hated it. It was very well done, and I honestly didn't see it coming. This film is great for the very moving performance from Andi Matichak and the little boy who plays her son. Also, if you have seen this film, you know the hotel scene is absolutely incredible. From the lighting to the camera work to the acting and the gore. It looks amazing. It was absolutely my favorite scene in the entire film. All right, and now we're sticking to those bad and bruja vibes, and we have at number 8, The House of the Devil. In 1983, financially struggling college student Samantha Hughes takes a strange babysitting job that coincides with a full lunar eclipse. She slowly realizes her clients harbor a terrifying secret, putting her life in mortal danger. This film is awesome. It looks like it was actually shot in the 80s. I love the film grain that's on this. We also have a great performance from Jocelyn Donahue. She does such a great job, and she really looks and feels like an actress from the 80s. Also, towards the end of the film, it is just so witchy and so culty and fun. And you guys know I absolutely love that. After all, one of my favorite films ever is Rosemary's Baby, so. And now at number 9, we have an Indonesian horror film, and that is Impedigore. Maya, with her best friend Dini, tries to survive in a city without a family. She realized that she might inherit a property from her rich family. Maya returns to the village with Dini and is unaware of the danger waiting for her. This film is not for anyone with a weak stomach. It is very disturbing. It's just one of those films that it's dark. It is dark. I also would like to point out that the lead actress is absolutely amazing. A true scream queen, and my girl had range. She had range. And now at number 10, we have one that is one of my favorite films of all time, and that is A Girl Walks Home Alone at Night. In the Iranian ghost town Bad City, a place that reeks of death and loneliness, the townspeople are unaware they are being stalked by a lonesome vampire. Now, you guys know, if you've seen my review of this film, I absolutely love this film. This is a great first feature for Anna Lily Amirpour. This film is gorgeous. It is all in black and white. It has amazing music and the story is very strong. Also, the ending is... Alright, you guys, so you know that I cannot leave this video today without giving some honorable mention shout-outs, and that is Ginger Snaps, one of the best werewolf films of all time, and Itchy the Killer, which is directed by Takashi Miike. This film, though, if you have not seen it, this one is probably the most disturbing one on this list. It is disgusting, but nonetheless, I enjoyed it because the story was cool. And honestly, the way the film looks and how some of the characters dress is just a vibe. Alright, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe as it really helps me a lot. And be sure to click that little notification bell to be up to date every single time I upload. And let me know in the comments, have you seen any of these films? Do you plan on watching them? Which one are you most excited to see? I'd love to talk about it. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.